to President Muhammadu Buhari for restoring sanity in the country and bringing a new vista of hope on its future.
With the kind of determination and willpower you've shown since becoming president, we believe that Nigeria can be turned around for good.
You want the Nigerian nation
best, I hope, will be good enough.
As the President explained, our problem is the oil price, as you know, has dropped, which means our oil revenues, our dollar revenues dropped. Let's look inwards. Let's not import what we can produce locally. And I think that's a very good objective for any economy.
Is a collective responsibility of every patriotic and law-abiding citizen, especially the locals close to such available infrastructure. The Defense Headquarters urges all to cooperate with the military and other security agencies and report suspected individuals or group for prompt action. Information and Culture Minister Lai Mohammed says Nigeria will explore every potential avenue to broaden its relationship with Cuba. Lai Mohammed stated this when he received in audience the Cuban ambassador to Nigeria in Abuja.
Relationship, saying Nigeria can always count on Cuba. In Abuja, Anthony Forson, NTA News.
Action Aid and partners on Tax Justice Platform wants Nigeria and other resource-rich developing countries to review policies on tax incentive. The group also wants
sure that any incentive given out is to the advantage of the economy in the long run. Joseph Orok, NTA News.
The Olubadan of Ibadan, Oba Samuel Odulano Odugadi, has joined his ancestors at the age of 101. Oyeyinka Folaromi has the situation report from the palace of the monarch.
At the Monoton Palace of Olubadan of Ibadan land, Oba Samuel Odulano
Code of Conduct Tribunal acts for efficient dispensation of justice. He made this request when the Senate Committee on Anti-Corruption and Financial Crimes visited on oversight duty. National Assembly correspondent Grace Oyenubi reports.
The visit by the Senate Committee on Anti-Corruption and Financial Crimes was to assess the level of implementation.
They advised health workers and family members of victims to wear protective clothing while handling corpses of victims. The Commissioners for Health drew attention to upgrades in their disease surveillance and reporting systems, in addition to other mechanisms put in place to address cases of Lassa fever in their states.
Activated the rapid response team. We have the public enlightenment. Now, we've spoken with the traditional rulers, with the churches, with the mosque. We are also
a courtesy in his office. The statement adds that Sirika informed the group that the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, NCAA, has been directed to evoke all relevant laws to protect the interests and rights of Nigerians and others from being flagrant.
In service. Our service covers all states of the Federation. Call us today to book your occasions. 0805 502 9637, 0803 450 9726, 0909 9708 111. Horizon Caterers. Experience catering beyond the horizon.
Nigerians, our fearless officers and men of the Nigerian military are winning the war against Boko Haram. Today, all occupied territories have been recovered and Boko Haram has been degraded. Our affected brothers
announcement that days of waiting are over came with an expression of joy by the pensioners. The governor says the delay was because he had to clear the backlog of gratuities he inherited.
This is Lucy Omagbon, who was full of appreciation to the governor for giving her the opportunity to serve, said the decision to build the secretariat is as a result of hardship encountered by staff in terms of office accommodation.
This is a dream that has come true in fulfillment of the yearnings and aspirations of the staff of the local government council.
Some elders in both communities described the chairman as a courageous woman whose effort is
scheduled to hold in the state between January 28 to 1st of February this year. Ministry officials and critical stakeholders in the media are meeting to strategize on how to make the campaign a success. Good luck, Naini has that report.
So primary health care in the State Ministry of Health, Dr. Ege Abe, says media is key in making the planned project a success. He solicits the support of the media in realizing the objective of the campaign, which is to vaccinate
recorded in 2015 were associated with overspeeding. To reduce this, he said all commercial vehicles must install the speed limit device or have their vehicles impounded and the drivers prosecuted. He added that the DECO is committed to ensuring that the year 2016 is better than the previous ones. At the moment, he says the DECO is working towards improving its operations by training both its personnel.
To land procurement process.
He reiterated his commitment to turn around the educational fortune of the state, stressing that he had made a declaration that education will take the front.
Before it is going to be over.
The bill, if passed into law in Kaduna State, seeks to reduce to the barest minimum the occurrence of gender-based violence, protect the rights of Nigerians against violence, especially violence against women, as well as address the gaps in current laws on violence in private and public places. The bill being proposed before the Kaduna State House of Assembly stems from the Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act, which has been passed by the National Assembly and signed into law in May 2015. In Kaduna, Benny Adams, NTA News.
More than 62 million Nigerians are said to be illiterates, representing 38% of the country's population. Executive Secretary, National Commission for Mass Literacy, Adult and Non-Formal Education, Alhaji Jibril Rupaiko, stated this at a workshop on non-formal education in Nigeria, organized by the Commission in collaboration with the Universal Basic Education Commission in Kaduna. Hassan Lawal Shatima has the details.
The workshop, with a theme Coordination and Management of Non-Formal Education Programs in Nigeria, drew participants from the 30 states of Federation, including the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. The workshop is to look for remedy on how to reduce illiteracy among the teeming populace to the barest minimum through adult and non-formal education. Executive Secretary of the Commission, Jibril Paiko, speaks on the strategies to achieve the goals.
And the main challenge for the non-formal education subsector, and we have to move